Welcome everyone to a new modern video with Jund. My last video with Jund went terribly. I was playing with Traverse the Ulvenbolt. I went 1-4. If you enjoy watching Jund lose, definitely check that out. Today I'm trying something different. This comes from Respect the Cat, and he has Saga inside of the Jund deck. We are playing Jegantha, so no Liliana, no Season Pyro, but we instead have Fable. A card that you could consider when playing with this deck is Soul of Windgrace, which conveniently also lets you reanimate Saga. Although it's not too powerful, and I prefer instead this list. Playing Kroxa and Saga and Forest is awkward, but with Fable it's alright to just use Kroxa to discard it. The new card, there's two new cards. One is Haywire Mite in the sideboard to fetch up with the Saga, and one is Mishra's Research Desk to fetch up with the Saga as a card advantage engine. Let's see how Jund does. Alright, actually I have to open some play points. Let's open some play points. 20 play points. Is that enough? Not yet. Let's open more. 5 play points. Bad. Open more. Ooh, I opened Urza Saga and the Root. Wait a second. This card is very expensive in paper. How much is on Magic Online? Urza Saga, I know it's super expensive. Urza Saga is 47 stonk. What about the other guy? Root, Path Purifier? 21 cents. That's okay. I will still be excited for the Urza Saga. Stonk! Is that enough play point? Not play points. So we're opening more. Opening more chests. 15 play points and a Dark Depths. Ooh, Dark Depths is expensive in paper. How much is online? 1 ticks. Alright. Do I have enough play points? Not yet. Come on. Really not yet. Okay, opening more. Stonks. Ebon Death. Ugh, que schifo. Opening more. Que schifo. Oh, I have Pounder play points. Let's go. Let's go with the Urza's Saga. All right. Let's begin. Um, I love to play with Fable. Such a fun card. So many options. I still have to make up my mind with these old border cards. Because, like, I used to play with Mishra's Bauble like this on Magic Online for a while, and I liked it. Now they have also Solar Lantern. I think that's about it in this deck. I don't have any more cards that exist on older layout. I have bought a bunch of them on Magic Online because they're basically like cheaper. You have these, which are like even cheaper than their version. Like Tornabomit is so sweet, isn't it? How do you get better at Modern or Pioneer? Uh, Usually Magic you get better by playing against the better players. So if you play Magical Line, that's a way to get better. If you play Paper, you should always try to, you know, ask the best players around to play against them. All right, let's begin. Sure, my hand is totally fine. I can go turn one fetch land. If I need to play Overgrown Tomb push, that's good. If not, I get a Triumph. This hand is a little bit land heavy, but okay, we have our Jegantha to return. Pretty sure that this deck will often get Jegantha back, unlike many other decks. Because this deck is a Wrenn and Six deck, so all the Wrenn and Six deck have a tendency to flood. Unclaimed Territory. Ooh. Is that a Champion of the Parish? Or is that a Merfolk? Human? Oh, Noble Hierarch. Let's go. I'll get a Triumph end of turn. Ziatora Stomping Ground. And then I'll play it. I'll make a Wrenn and Six pink there. Number one enemy of humans. Wrenn and Six. I guess maybe Fury? But yeah, losing the Darrow and get Wrenn and Six is definitely one way to make you hate Modern if you play human. Human. Is that Lavinia main deck? Okay. An Azorius Renegade for my opponent. Doesn't load the picture. Here it is. Let's push first since Lavinia stops Mishra's bubble. Tom Manuto, thank you for the 6th month. Welcome, welcome. Play Saga, which will make 3/3 constructs. I don't think I want to crack a bubble. Let's see. If they go for Mantis Rider, they can kill my Wrenn and Six. They go for Ether Bile instead. From the Dark Steel. And then they play Pyro of Heroes. Okay. I remember I once made a 5-0 with the Pyro of Heroes humans and then never played it again. It was quite the time there. Okay. Urza Saga goes up. Fetch up a Swamp. Which is, I think I can use it to um, draw a card off of the bubble. But first I make a token. And again, Wrenn and Six decks can have a tendency to flood, remember. Like, the Wrenn and Six drew us 2 lands, so we could have flooded anyway this game. But thanks to Wrenn, I can return Urza Saga next turn and then cast it again. But let's see now. I don't know if I wanted to. I don't know if I should have. Meddling Mage. Va bene. What do you name? That's why Fable Wrenn is so good. Yes, they named Soul of Wind Grace. Okay, we don't play that one. Now the question is, do I want to crack this for a card, or do I prefer having large constructs? You know what? I think I'm good at having stuff, so I just make large construct instead. So I'll keep all of these around. Now Saga dies. I don't have Springleaf Drum in my deck. Can I get... I wanted to get Shadowspear, but since I drew Tarmogoyf, maybe I should just get Pyrite Spellbomb instead. Nah, it's fine. I got a Shadowspear. Now I return the Saga with Wrenn. And then I play a Tarmogoyf, or do I want to keep the Spear? No, I think I'll play the Tarmogoyf. But yeah, it's very hard to lose at this point. I guess I could have Deputy of Detention, like Recruiter into Deputy. That's one way they can kill my tokens. Right, Silent Clearing. And do I watch the World Cup of football? No, I don't. Okay, sure. They can pod. Alright, I have one last card in hand. What is it? It's another lieutenant. Hmm. So their creatures are large, although my construct is still big. They can pod into the Deputy of Detention. No, it's only sorcery speed. It's weird. What are they attacking? Wrenn. Sure. If I block and then they pod this into the Reflector Mage to bounce this, they kill both of my things. Wrenn goes to 1. My loyalty on Wrenn doesn't matter at all. Yeah, so they pod away that. Let's see what they get. They get Reflector Mage. Yes, we expected that one. So they're gonna bounce a construct token here. I still don't want to crack the bubble. The size of my construct definitely matters here. Draw. Unholy Heat. Okay. Cosa facciamo? I want to fetch. That will make the Tarmogoyf a 3/4. Then I can put a Shadowspear on it. Attack with it. Yeah. I like it. Yep. So I'll put a Shadowspear on the Goyf. That's a 4/5. I'm happy to trade with the Lieutenant there. And I attack with it. Only it. I don't want to attack with a construct too. I know blocking the melee mage. Is if I block with a 5/5, that dies, and then they get reflector mage, bounce the other one, so they killed both of my creatures. Okay, so here let's get a red Greenland. Okay, so you take 4. You get an 8. And then my Wrenn and Six returns this. Tarmogoyf gets shrunk, but that's okay. And then I pass. I can make a token of Urza Saga. And I keep the blocker back. Could have attacked with both. Upkeep, they crack the canopy. Interesting. They play Champion of the Parish. That's okay. That will pump the Lieutenant. A Ganjo, so they can pod something with the Pyro Heroes. It's funny how I still have these two artifacts here that I can change for lands, for cards, but I don't want to because they are very important to pump my constructs. Okay, they go to combat, they have no cards in hand. If I make a... Yeah, I'm definitely making a token and blocking the Lieutenant here. Who are you attacking? Wrenn? Me? No way. They're attacking me? Why should I bother? I don't bother. That's okay, I take 9. If you're attacking Wrenn, then sure, I would have blocked. But if you're attacking me, I really don't mind. Alright, let's see what you get. You pod a 2-drop into a 3-drop. Probably just another Reflector Mage. Yeah, there's 0 cards in hand. So yeah, they're popping down. Now the Tarmogoyf will grow because enchantment will go to the graveyard next turn. Still don't crack those because my constructs. Remember, next turn I'll get the Saga. Draw another Unholy Heat. I guess I can get Delirium if I want to. If I suck the Pyrite Spellbomb, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, look at this now. I think I win. Because I go Pyrite Spellbomb. Now, I suck the Spellbomb. I have Delirium. So I can then double Unholy Heat your Reflector Mage and win. Yeah, I have no cards in hand, so that will do it. Alright. And against humans, this is a bunch of creature removals. Thoughtseize Inquisition can go out. Nihil Spellbomb can go out. Kroxa can go out. Do I want Pithing Needle for Vial? Is that a reasonable play? Yeah, I guess. This also stops the Power of Heroes. Maybe Inquisition is better than this card. Yeah, let's go. Okay, not having a 1-drop. Haywire Mite for the artifacts. I guess, yeah, that's true. I could have brought in the Haywire Mite. Ragavan, very strong. Let's go Mountain Forest Swamp with this end, shall we? Good old Mountain Forest Swamp. Hmm. Dawnbringer Cleric? What about if I attack? Nah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good actually. Because the problem is that if I go Rantic up, I get in and a land that I don't need. They can go like Tully's Lieutenant and attack my Ramford too, and then I can't. I really cannot deal with this thing anymore. So I feel this is okay. Maybe if I didn't have lands then sure I would have gone Rand Plus, but since I have 2 extra land, I don't think I need it. Alright, I play Ganja, that means they don't have any more lands. 5 spells in their hand. By blue, Melee Mage. Okay. Let's see what I name now. Unholy Heat. Okay. Draw. Do I want to play Fable here? I can play Fable and then trade with the Melee Mage. If I play Fable, they go Reflector Mage. I still get rid of 2 lands. They kill my Wrenn. It's okay. If I go Tarmogoyf, it's a 2-3. Yeah, I think it's the same weakness. And I don't use my mana properly. So I think I'm happy to just go Swamp Fable here. Which is gonna discard me 2 lands next turn. And if I kill my Wrenn, it's okay. Adeline. Ah, yeah. Adeline needs to die. But I can't kill her with Unholy Heat because my opponent named it with Melee Mage. I don't play Season Power, I play with Jegantha. I'll get rid of 2 lands here. Draw 2 cards. Terminate. Very strong. Very strong here, Terminate. Let's terminate the Adeline. And attack. And then I play Tarmogoyf with a Shockland. Red, green, black, maybe. No, I want red. It's a 4/5. I usually sided Melee Mage out against Jund in the past, just because of the variety of removal spells they used to play. Push Bolt, Unholy Heat, Terminate, etc. Let's not flip the Fable. Charming Pepega Brains. Okay. What do? You scry too. Always Pepega. Always Prince. Yeah, my Fable here is excellent. Made me a treasure. Another treasure. It's gonna flip into a Kiki-Jiki, and it looted me 2 lands away. This game, it was immensely better than Season Pyro. Also, I didn't need to take 2 damage to cast it. I pass. I draw, the Fable flips. I draw an Unholy Heat, which I can't cast. I'll go Shadowspear. Where do I go? I think on the Tarmogoyf. And I'm still attacking with all. And then I wonder if I should take 3 damage to play Wrenn. Think I'm just keeping the Shadowspear. Nah. I just play Brantic up. Can I die? No, I don't think so. Go. Unfortunately, I can't use the Unholy Heat right now. Maybe if I put in attacks with all, I trade with reflection with Melee Mage, and then I can end of turn or whatever my turn. Alright, they drew a land, Covenant of Sauce. Then they play Pyro of Heroes. They can pot away the Charming Prince and take what? Extraction Specialist. Wow. Check out the value now. They return Charming Prince. Or rather, I don't know, maybe they just, because they, oh yeah, they just returned Omega Cleric, kill my reflection. How much damage is that? 629, porca boia. I mean, I still have Shadowspear, so it's alright, but wow, that was huge. Why did you not save Elf to pop treasures? Because I might go Jegantha, and I need 8 mana to go Jegantha next turn. Don't think the health mattered that. Wow, they didn't have a Melee Mage, why? Since they had the Tarmogoyf with the Shadows, I don't think life total matters that much. Mm. E dai, let's attack with both. Because I can't go Jegantha. Itch on blocker because they can suck this and get reflection. That reflector mage. Yeah, yeah, such special is so cool. I agree. Ooh, I should have cracked that bubble. I lost 1 life there. I lost 1 life there. My mistake. I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't matter. All right, let's go Jegantha. Because I can't play Melee Mage. Do I want to ping you? I don't think I want to return any fetch lands, so I'm just gonna ping you. Mishra's Bauble has the Brothers War set. Gigantha's still bugged. What's the bug? I don't know actually. I have no idea what's the bug. All right, Pyro of Heroes. I could lose this game now if I put in his double removal spells. Whirler Rogue. Oh wow. All right, GG opponent. Well done. Whirler Rogue. GG. The mask in the art is the apocalypse symbol. Where? Oh, in the middle here? Wow. I never thought about it. Wait, is it the apocalypse symbol? What's the card of the apocalypse that I have in my account? I don't know Fire and Ice, but I know Fire and Ice is from the apocalypse in paper. Fire and Ice. Che cazzo, ma tanto tra tutte le robe che potevo fare. Che fai, l'ho scritto. Fire and Ice. For Nietzsche's Deed. Let me see. That's a good question. Okay. It doesn't look like the apocalypse symbol. It's just a picture. I don't know. I think you're reading too much into it. Haywire Mite, probably. No, I already have Pithing Needle. Next this one gains 2 life. Alright, well done, opponent. Wish I drew a little bit more spells, but okay. Let's go. Hello, I am Aki. Wanna go mountain to begin? Yes! Yes. Mountain Ragavan. Let's go. I like it. Så terpaka Eva. Attack. Connect. What do I flip? Lauren of the third path. I'm casting it. I was going to return Jegantha, but I guess I can cast Lauren on the third path. It's a Yawgmoth mask. The Apocalypse is Yawgmoth mask? Oh, I didn't know. Shut me up. No, they can steal my Lauren. Charming Pepega Brains turned in against me. Oh no. Oh, if I just don't do that, I just kill this, keep on connecting. Eh. I'll just double push. Card disadvantage. The card advantage of Ragavan turned into card disadvantage. Look at that. Who would have thought? We're the rogue. This one's really good to cast. Imagine if I didn't connect last turn. Sorry, if I didn't cast Lauren last turn, this turn I push the thing, cast Willer Rogue because I have 2 treasures and 2 mana untapped. Would have been so good. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Something firing back. Oh no. Draw. Now we're getting into the classic John Blade game. His holy lands. That's very important to play companion in this deck. Very important. Even if it's bad, it still matters. Because you always have infinite lands. So you always return it. Not like a name Giganta. And they named Engineered Explosives instead. And they play Lieutenant. TTV, thank you for the second month. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Melee Mage now is a 33, so I can't K command it anymore. Draw. Tarmogoyf. That's big. All right, let me go. Um, Destroy target artifact, 2 damage to the lieutenant. I'll go Forest Tarmogoyf. Any cool new bro decks out there? Not that I know of. But I pass. I have a couple of engineered explosives in my deck. Yeah. And also Pyrite Spellbomb. So yeah, very few ways to deal with the Sanctifier now. Although Tarmogoyf is bigger. I just need to draw Urza Saga. Urza Saga trumps all of this. Dark Confidant? That's too good. Unholy Heat. Very good. Yeah, I have to kill Dark Confidant immediately. I'll play Jegantha. And I pass. I have no cards in my hand. Tarmogoyf can attack, but I prefer not to. Prefer to stay back to block the Sanctifier. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Jegantha's in the house. Alright, they start by sacking a land. They play another one. They also get into the famous humans late game, which is only lands. Blue white. Ooh, Melee Mage again. Good thing they can't name Urza Saga, because that's the best card in my deck. Right now. My best draw. They name Unholy Heat. Sure. Draw. Bauble. Not bad. Not bad at all. I pass because Sanctifier's protection from green, from black and red, not from green. Yes, Kaiser Urta. That's answer to your question is yes. Get to Paraxia shape a new combo. Yeah, yeah, that was a combo, but it's mostly just meme low level combo. Alright, they bounce Tarmogoyf, reasonable, because they can attack with the Sanctifier. And I can't cast this next turn, although I don't know if I want to loot it away. Let's see what they draw. I have a second chapter going. Oh, Saga. Not actually. Let's think because if I'm dead on board, so 3 blocks. No. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll play this and I pass with Tarmogoyf in hand. I don't want to get rid of Tarmogoyf. So if opponent has another answer, I might lose the game this turn. But if they just chill, I'm okay. So next turn I start making tokens. Doesn't look like they chill. Okay, 4 mana. Blade Historian? Alright. GG. Man, I can't win anything these days. Pure da umani perdo con Chandler, pensa te. Round number 2 on the draw with Giganta against Kahira. It's a nice fight. Yeah, let's keep this. Let's go for a turn 1 Ragavan. I'm once again holding the Bauble to grow my constructs, maybe. It was probably better to go for Verdant Catacombs into Blood Crypt, actually. Because next turn I could have gone Saga plus Thoughtseize, whereas now I'm locked into going Unholy Heat. Well, if there's no Unholy Heat targets, then I might just, ignore this. Or this could be blue-white control. They have Kahira and they're just playing Leyline Binding. Let's see what happens with Ragavan. Ooh, Wrenn and Six. See if we connect. They could go Leyline Binding here. Planes. That means no charm next turn. Yep, alright, good. Okay, let's go Saga. Sorry, let's go Wrenn here. With a swamp? Yeah. I can't go with a swamp. With a Overgrown Tomb? Yeah. Hey, do I crack this bubble eventually? Maybe. I can also just let it be there. Unclear. No, that's okay, I'll crack it. Go. You have okay, you have your the fifth color. The Teferi. That's why I was a little bit afraid to go Saga because like Teferi bounce is just so bad. Yeah, that Teferi. They took up. All right. Draw two. Okay. I can go Thoughtseize plus. Oh, I think I'll take Teferi, your Dominaria, over Jace here. Thing is that if I take Jace, I can go Jace bounce my Goif, but then it dies to Unholy Heat. I think it's bad. Yeah, I'm taking Teferi here of Dominaria here. Then I go Saga Goif. Do I want to tick up Wrenn or tick it down to ping the Teferi? I think I'll ping the Teferi so that if next turn they want to minus Teferi, it's gonna die to my Wrenn and Six ping. Chalice on one. Chalice on one is good here, of course. Yeah. Yeah, could have taken Chalice on one as well. They bounce my Saga, makes sense. Upland. Chalice on one. Okay. And they pass. Okay. Now I can go Saga. I think I want to pink the fair attack face. Return Jegantha. Because I can't cast any of my one drops. Now my opponent can go Chase Bounce, and I can't cast Unholy Heat because of Chalice. Oh, Omnath, okay. Oh, Omnath Fetchland. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, now things are going to slip away, unfortunately. If I took Chalice, well, similar position, but I could have cast Big Teferi this turn. I'm ready to bounce my Goyf. Draw. More one-ofs. Ping. Do I just go top land here? What is 2 cards? Omnath is an elemental. How big is my Goyf? A 4/4. But I can play an instant to make it a 5/5. Yeah. I think I'm going to play Goyf plus fetch land. Go. They can obviously bounce Goyf and attack, that's okay. Oh, they +2 me, sure. They don't use it, that's fine, I'm just gonna fetch anyway. They pass, they don't even return Kahira. That means to me they have a Solitude. No, if that's Solitude, they would have. Weird. Ooh, Terminate. That's good. What do I fetch up? Pyrite Spellbomb? Yeah. I return the normal land because I need land to cast Terminate. And then I attack the Jace. I think it's pretty obvious to me to have a spell, so I don't want to. I don't want to play Terminate. They charm my token. Okay. I'll Pyrite Spellbomb it. And then, what do? Chum block? Or you let Jace die? You let Jace die. Sure. And then I pass. I already made my land drop. Go. 3 cards. You start by killing my Wrenn. Can't do anything about it, but Wrenn did very well this game so far. Can't complain. And then they pass. They still don't return Kahira. Attack. And then I'll play Jegantha. Or do I want to terminate? Is that Solitude? Annoying. Do I terminate the Omnath now? I think so. Because of life gain. They drew Wrenn and Six. Draw. Pass. To make a token of Saga. You can play the research, get a counter, then unearth it. That's true. I didn't think about that. Unearth doesn't go under Chalice. I did not think about that. Although, yeah, I guess last turn I could have done that. Hmm. Alright. Make a token. Untap. Make a token. What do I get here? Uh, Probably Shadowspear. 3/3. That's a 4/4, so I can keep it back. But it's 2 cards though. I don't even have any more 5 mana to Arcast the Jegantha. Alright, I'll concede now. Okay, control deck. Um, Certainly K Command and Needle. Taking out Shadowspear. Push? No, push. Push is good. I guess I'll take it out. Have the K Command instead. Any other changes I want to make? Don't think I want Boseijus or explosives. I have enough answers to Chalice, I think. Maybe not enough. Maybe I should have more answers to Chalice. I think I'll Pyrite Spellbomb for in explosives. One deep silent Alera. Alright, let's do it this way. Want to play? Yes. With Jegantha. Yes. Alright. It's a keep for me. I don't have turn 1 Ragavan. Drop. I think I'll go Saga. And Dash Ragavan. The reason being, on turn 2, I want to make them waste mana for counterspell. While I just make tokens while they're up with counterspell mana. If I consider running Shattering Spree, no, Shattering Spree, I think you need to be heavy red to play Shattering Spree. So if you want to play Hunty Artifacts, play the new Brothers Hood End card. But I don't think it's needed. I think Kolaga's Command is better if you have access to those colors. Okay, they don't have white. Hopefully no spreading seas. Wrenn and Six, okay. Draw. Tarmogoyf. Do I want to play Fable? What's the big blue thing it's on the wall? It's called the sea. Or the ocean. I think I'm happy to go Fable. Fable is excellent card here to resolve. I did this Scum League go. We went 2-3, but I punted almost all my losses. Every single loss there could have been won with a little bit more focus. All right, let's see if they go Teferi. If they go Teferi, bounce my Goblin. It's okay. I can go Pithing Needle on. I don't know if it's that good to go Pithing Needle on Wrenn at this point. All right, P ending. Sure. I could also go on Ragavan, but it dies to Wrenn, so. Allora. Now. Make a token. Search for an artifact. Can it just be really Needle on Wrenn, even though I play Wrenn in my deck? I think so. And then I discard 2 lands. Okay. Do I want to play a spell? I don't think so, because they're mana up for a counter spell. Just don't play anything. Just pass. Yeah, in Italy there's always the map. Yeah. In every class, yeah. Okay, let me flip the Fable. Okay, let me flip the Fable. And I'm just not moving here. I'll attack and pass, I think. Attack and pass, because I want to make a token end of turn, a token in my turn. And then we could go for Distress Spells, maybe. The Supreme Verdict or something. But they're a 9, so they're dying soon. Archmage Charm to draw 2 cards. Va bene. Planes? 1 mana Leyline Binding. Okay. You can take both the Needle or the Reflection. You take the Needle. Okay. It's a good Needle, I guess. Omnath. Yep. Ability on the stack. I'll play Terminate. So that they won't even gain life. And they pass? No. Yeah. It's like a main, they got a land. They probably have so many lands in hand. They got an 8 and they got a discard. Now, I have to think if I have lethal. The cost. Did I take out Pyrite Spellbomb? I didn't. Let's draw a card. Let's see what I draw. Hello, let me think if I have lethal here. I think I have lethal. Let's get the Spellbomb. Then I make a copy of the construct. Then I attack for 8. And then I hope you die. Alright. We won with so much gas in hand. Okay, well, the sideboard. It's not easy, I think, because it's really a lot of good cards in this deck and sideboard. Even the Terminate, you could say win us the game. Maybe I'm having another Terminate. All right, let's go. Do I want to start with? I think I'm starting with Thoughtseize because I don't want to go Ragavan turn one, and my opponent goes Wrenn and Six. It's pretty bad if that happens. Yeah, let's just take the Wrenn. It's a good hand though. It's a good hand. Boseiju's for the Chalice, which made me lose game one. Okay. I want to cast Ragavan. Think so. Cast Ragavan and then also cast the bomb. Taking 3 more damage. The reason why I cast Ragavan is that I want next turn to be able to attack and cast something large. Like Omnath, for example. I can't cast Omnath, never mind. I guess his opponent can steal a Ragavan with Archmage Charm, but that's okay. Take a double island, and they play Teferi. If they bounce my Ragavan, it's okay. I just dash it and kill Teferi. Kroxa. It's not for now, but it's not a bad draw. I think I'm drawing a card with the Bomb Bear. So first I kill Teferi, always kill Planeswalkers, and then I'll draw off the bomb. This Terminate could have been an explosive, so equally bad. I guess less bad than now. I have to use the Boseiju now, which is obviously card disadvantage. Draw a card. Draw. I'll go for Kroxa. Then I'll go Boseiju on Chalice for 1 mana. 4 cards in your hand, it's a lot. You discard Boseiju. 1 mana Boseiju. But you get a land. You see, it's not. Every land matters, of course, in this spot. If I draw a land here, I flush back Kroxa, which is not bad. Us. Omnath is on top of your deck? Jeez. That's annoying. And because they give you the land, you can cast Omnath now. Otherwise, you couldn't have cast Omnath without my land. Because you had 2 islands. Not bad. At least we have a Terminate for it. Okay, a second Boseiju. So my Kroxa discard is pretty bad. Alright, 3 cards in your hand. At least the Omnath wasn't that devastating. Okay, good. Let's go for Wrenn and Six. Pick up a land and then terminate on the Omnat. I want to go for Mountaineer. Yes. I'll do it now. Before they can untap. Very good draw, Wrenn and Six. Mountain. Terminate. Go. Go. We have Thoughtseize, so next turn I can go Thoughtseize first and then Flashback Kroxa. Close game. Let's see what I start with. Wrenn and Six. Okay. Did I get back? Nobody knows. I guess they got back Bloodstained. Yeah. That's cool. Draw. Another Ragavan. I'll play a fetch land. And then I'll start with a Thoughtseize. You have 3 cards in it, one of which is an Archmage Charm. I also have enough cards that... Alright, let's see what they do. They counter target spell. Impressive. Yeah, I'll flashback Kroxa. Getting a black-green land? Yes. What do I exile? Spells? Yeah, so I leave in the graveyard Bauble, Boseiju, and Bloodstained Mire. Okay. Let's see, they have 2 cards in end. Okay, Kroxa comes into play, they don't counter it. Discard a card. They can go Solitude Pitch. Discard Teferi, wow. Wow. They must have a great last card in end. Because Teferi here, it's just amazing. They got another Triumph, okay. The difference between not having Yorion is huge now. Because look at this match. Like my opponent always reaches the mana to play Yorion, but they don't have it. I think they have Solitude. They must have Solitude. Return a land. They have 2 cards. Oh, is that an Endurance? What's that? Solitude. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Oh, I don't wanna. I don't wanna terminate my own Kroxa, so I just gained the 6 life. No, no, don't kill lands with Boseiju. They can get shock lands with Boseiju. Very bad play. Okay, I want to dash. Attacking you. It's important to offer the trade here. I have 3 Ragavan and they have Wrenn, so I can't really cast Ragavan. Okay, good, they trade. I play Fable, and I think I hold the land to discard it off Fable. Unless they counter. Okay. They position my Fable. Sure, that's alright. Do I want to get a Triumph? Yes. Get a 2/2 for free. They have no cards in end. I'll play land at this point and pass. They have 0 cards with just Wrenn and Six. My Wrenn and Six goes to Emblem first, but I delved away all my spells. I mean, they were pretty bad, so it's not a big deal. They get back Boseiju with Wrenn, sure. They can play Kahira if they want. Let's see if they drew another spell. Looks like they drew another Solitude. Okay. It's a good draw, but I think we can live with that. I'll get the penultimate land. I only have one forest left in my deck. So no real reason to take up Bloodstained Mire anymore. Draw. Okay, very good. I mean, not very good, but we are not in a bad shape here. What do I do here? Do I just offer the trade again? No, I think I want to terminate. I think I want to terminate, and I want to attack with Ragavan. So terminate, and then Ragavan dash. Actually, do I want to bubble you first? And if it's a land, you just draw it. Yeah, that's true. Hello, Phantoman. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake to terminate. Anyway, let's see what's on top. Prismatic Ending. Alright, now I want to steal that and cast it on Wrenn and Six. Very good. Mishra's Bauble with Ragavan. It's a very nice combination in late game now. So I take Ending and I play it on Wrenn and Six. Then I tick up, return Boseiju. Do I want to cast Boseiju for Jegantha, or do I want to hold Boseiju? I think I'm holding Boseiju because of Leyline Binding. Draw a card. Alright, this one actually has mana source because I have a forest in my deck, unlike Bloodstained Mire. Opponent doesn't even return Kahira, so they must have drawn a spell here. That's another. They must have drawn another Solitude. Should I Wrenn Emblem or not yet? Should I Wrenn Emblem or not yet? If I Wrenn Emblem, I have endless terminates. But I don't have let's Wrenn Emblem. Then I dash. They go Solitude, because that's the card they have in hand, I assume, because they didn't return Kahira. I guess they could have returned it anyway. Oh, they didn't do it. Okay. So Solitude kills my Ragavan. They did a main phase, that's a mistake. They made a mistake. Because I'm now able to go Terminate here. And then dash another Ragavan. They should have done a main big in combat. Okay. And then the card in hand they have is Boseiju, by the way. That's why I'm leaving the last land in my deck. So if they Boseiju me, I mean also because I don't need the land. That's mostly the reason. Alright, let's see what Ragavan hits. At this point, not much I can find. Yeah, just a land. Alright, I'll pass. I could once again land return Jegantha, but I don't want to. I want to hold because like every land in end now is a terminate. Is it I have a Wrenn Emblem. Alright, that passed. Draw. I still don't return Kahira. Either they drew another good card or they just forgot they had it. Attack. Yeah. Alright, good. Now I can cast anything of their deck, even the white blue cards. Counterspell. It's not the worst. Play Fable. I know they have Boseiju in end, but that's okay. Once again, I should wait until end of turn. Because now I'm able to use the mana main phase 1 to return Jegantha. And pass. So yeah, just use the phases properly. Making combat, end step. It all matters. It all adds up. Alright, it's time. Finally time for the Kaira. Yep. We have another Terminate. Oh boy. Okay. Ash. Attack attack. Oh, it was a 7-8. That's big. You go to 9, and then I'll play Tarmogoyf. I'm not afraid of a Supreme Verdict. See what I hit first. Maybe it's a Planeswalker. Or it's just a land. Another Boseiju. Wow. You brought in a lot of Boseiju against me. 3. Oh, is this a counter spell? You have one card in hand. Nope, you just got a tap land. Okay. So one goes back to hand. 4 treasures. Which I'm not using because I don't want to go all in on to a Supreme Verdict. Alright, we win. GG. Cool. Cool match. Crypt, Ragavan. Maybe I just want to actually bubble them first to see what deck they're on. Because if they play Wrenn and Six, then I want to play Inquisition first. So let's go bubble you. Ledger Shredder. Okay. I mean, Ledger Shredder is a great card to discard, so I'm just going for Ragavan here. And accept the removal. Okay. Yep, that's alright. I'll play Inquisition to get rid of the Shredder. Maybe also Blood Moon. It's another card I need to get rid of. Wow, I play another bubble. Strange. You have Shredder in it. I guess they don't have a land. But this is when you should wait for upkeep, because now I have more information with my Discard spell. Huh. Alright, let me do this first. Okay. I can discard Shredder, and then I just go Saga Go. Next turn, my opponent can stay up in mana for a counterspell, and we just have make a token instead. Then turn after, make a token instead. Bubble. Crack on themselves because they have the deltas. Delta some onslaught is very good. Alright, play Canal instead. Sure. Not planning on casting anything, just making tokens. Alright, I'll go for Verdant in case they have a. I mean, if they have a Blood Moon, it's tough anyway, but at least I can fetch up a basic land. Right, and this is great. Just Urza Saga, it's just great. Just a great card. Excellent, excellent card. I'm getting Forest here. Make 2 tokens, then I get Nihil Spellbomb and clean your graveyard. So you can cast Murktide. And I draw a card. And I eat your channeler as well. 4 cards, I know 3 of them. Just counter spells, but I'm not planning to cast any spells here. So I got the Nihil Spellbomb. I'll Blood Crypt untapped. I'll attack for 3. Or not. Maybe I don't actually. And I just keep back to double block. No, that's attack. And then I pass. But I can't block because I just... Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for them to attack with the channeler because it's mandatory. And then in attack phase, I'm gonna exile the bomb and attempt to block. If they ever remove a spell, it's okay. Yeah, I'll let you have everything. Hello, Microman. I don't know if it's in my main deck, it's in the sideboard. Plus, I'm much happier to play Bomb here. Draws a card. I will also just leave them the turn because even if they go Murktide, I have Unholy Heat for it. They decided to bin Murktide. If they go Murktide now, it's a little bit annoying because 4 mana. That's weird. Oh, Otawara construct. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, I will clean the graveyard. Wrenn and Six, Haywire Mire, and the Cyber 1/1 insect, and Mishra's research desk. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I want to go Fable. And maybe Thoughtseize. Maybe Unholy Heat, actually. Yeah, let's go Fable and Unholy Heat. I don't really want to Thoughtseize anything from your hand. You have 2 counterspell and a mystery card. I think I don't need it. I don't need to know what you have. I like to kill the channeler just because, yeah, you just surveil, you know? But if they have Murky, I think it's still fine if they have Murky. I don't know. But I had Unholy Heat for it. It was a 5/5. Right, I go land. It's 2 counterspells in end, which, yeah, they're like eating. This I got counterspell against John. Right, let's get rid of lands. So good, Fable. So good, Fable. 2 forest Kroxa. What a lovely. All right, look at that construct growing here. Look at that construct growing here. Growing. What do I do? I'll probably just go Kroxa and then return Jegantha. Basically, just only casting spells that are not worth of countering. In this game, I like didn't cast. I like played Urza Saga. Yeah, so nice this game has been. So I'll just. Well, I guess I could go Thoughtseize counterspell now. Sorry, Thoughtseize to eat the counterspell that ran a 6 because I discarded a counterspell. That means in end they had another card. Yeah, exactly. I'll go Wrenn. I'll pick up the Saga or. Hmm. Sorry for thinking a little bit here. Okay, yes, I'll pick up a Saga and pass. Actually, if I want to go Crooks, I have to fetch up a basic mountain or swamp. But I still have happy to have the Saga in end. I was thinking about pinging them, but I'm not lethal anyway. Test, it works. You're here, is that you? Game number 2 against Blue Murktide. I want to shave on Saga. I'll cut, sorry, bring back some Terminates. I'll cut Kroxa for 2 Terminates. I also want to bring in at least one, Boseiju. What do you think is more powerful, Saga as it is right now, or oh, the one that added mana? Yeah, the one at one mana, 2 mana, 3 mana. That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, I have to cut 3 cards. And everything is good in this deck. Pyrite Spellbomb is bad, I guess. Maybe I cut one Fable because it costs too much mana. I don't know. 161. I guess I cut another Saga. Cutting Saga because of Blood Moon is really, really bad when that happens. If your message doesn't show, it's probably because you wrote something like, should you ban Ragavan? Should you ban Urza Saga? Should you ban Wrenn and Six? Look at that. This deck has all the cards that people want to be banned. So it must be the best deck in Modern. Alright. Let's go. Jegantha. I don't have red mana, but I hope to draw it. I knew your question was about banning a bad card. I had a feeling. No, Persist will not be banned from Modern. Turn 1 Ragavan. Mountain. Nope. No mountain. If a mulligan is in, nobody would be upset, honestly. You can you can whoa. They hear Wrenn and Six. Conveniently have unlicensed thirst for this for Wrenn and Six. But yeah, I need to draw mountain. If I don't draw mountain, things get very bad here. Mountain? There it is. Okay, I killed the Ragavan immediately so that they only have spell pierce. They don't have counter spell. Alright, I have Fetch and Wrenn and Six. They can return, they can get their value. I can't even cast Ragavan or it dies to Wrenn and Six. Okay, draw. Tarmogoyf. Think I have to play hers in order to stop the Wrenn and Six fetch land. You braid it? Ah, that's annoying. Okay. I guess I wish I played Fable now. Yeah, you have a lot of polluted artillery. Ooh, Blood Moon 2. Let's see. Let's see if they have a bolt from a Ragavan. Please don't have it. They have it. Alright, GG. I was hoping to connect that treasure Boseiju to Blood Moon, but it didn't work. That's alright. Game number 3 on the play. I mean, I could make a lot of changes. There's a lot of things that I could change. Also, Collin's command is probably good in this matchup because they have unlicensed Urs. Take down all the sagas. Maybe too many Terminates and push and Unholy Heat. I don't know. Top to sideboard here. And probably, unfortunately, there's just so many good cards. I mean, I could have cut it. I could have cut Shadowspear, but I like Shadowspear on Tarmogoyf. Sometimes it lets you win the games. All right, good end. Do I start by bubbling me? Yes. What do you think mimics Murktide good? I think Blue-Red Murktide is favorite post-hybrid against every deck. Main deck, it's many bad matchup like Armor Time, Yawgmoth, for Color Omnath. But post-hybrid, you fix to be positive against every match. Okay, I like Collin's on top. And also I like Murktide because it's what I defined as skill deck. As in, if you lose with Murktide, it's most likely because you made a mistake along the way. I enjoy playing decks like this. Mm. No, yeah, Blood Moon, Stone Rains, Urza Saga. Okay, looks like they don't have a burn spell. I'll maybe find it off the top in my deck. Sorry, in my upkeep. It's just waited. That makes sense. All right, let's go Forest Tarmogoyf. This way, even if they Blood Moon, I have Forest to play Boseiju. Exclamation mark Saga, I think explains you. Yeah, exclamation mark Saga explains the thing. Okay, they just considered into a basic island, milling and a braid. Alright, more coolness commands. I'll play another Goyf and pass. There was a moment in Modern where people played Spells in the Air. That moment has passed. Tormod's Crypt. Kiski. Blue blue. Murky. Murky. How big? 6/6. That's quite big. Probably don't fetch a Triumph end of turn. Or do I? Oh yeah, I will. No, actually, I think I'll get a Swamp. Draw. Draw. What do I do? Play Ragavan. Play Boseiju. Return Jegantha. I had to fetch Swamp because I wanted to play Boseiju. If I get Triumphs, I can't really play Boseiju. You could play X Parasite, but those Little synergies have a harder time working in constructed. But yeah, you could do that. Our opponent found the land with the expressive iteration, but they're on 12. Alright, they fetch on top. They go to 12 to 10. It makes sense for you to attack me. It makes also sense not, but it makes sense for you to attack me, because you probably have removal spell for my Ragavan here. Uh, okay, what if I attack with Goyf? I attack with Goyf. You crack the Tormod's Crypt. Yeah, I think I attack actually here. Attack with all. Go. Show me how you block opponent. It's bad if they have spell pierce. It's not that bad. I don't know. We'll see how you block opponent. Alright, first you clean my graveyard. That's okay. This is a 3-4. And then what? You bolt my Ragavan. Okay, this is a 4-5 now. Sorry, a 5-6. Big. 5 cards in the graveyard. Tarmogoyf is a 5-6. What's not to love about Tarmogoyf? Very bad timing for my opponent Tormod's Crypt. Now I'll go Collins Command, cast 2 damage to Murktide, return Ragavan in hand. As a result, the Murktide will die. I guess I can just do this next turn, right? Yeah, because this way I deal 5. Yep. Wait, can I? No, nothing. Okay. Alright, so damage. Then post combat, I'll do that play. Return target creature, 2 damage. Actually, I probably just return Tarmogoyf now. Yeah, it's better. Murktide is boring? Really? That's the first time I see somebody think that. Okay, so you're at 5. I have a 5-6 Tarmogoyf. What do you do? Ragavan play, chum block with, sure. I don't feel like casting Collins Command, of course. You know what? First I cast Thoughtseize. Because maybe your hand is just bad and I just win, so. Like, I could have gone Tarmogoyf plus K Command, but. Dress Down. Oh, ho, ho. Putting one to get me good here. Because Dress Down makes Tarmogoyf a 0-1. Good thing I played this first. Alright, I'll take the explosives. Now what? Probably just cast another Goyf. And the tap land. Opponent really should have sided out Counterspell. They said they watch every Murktide stream I put out, but they don't write down the cyber guides then. Opponent, if you're watching, probably not because it's a jump video, but if you ever watch, make sure to follow my cyber guide that I wrote on CFB Pro. If you don't have access to CFB Pro, just, I have a video coming out every week for the past year and a half, so write down all your sideboard. Which team do I support at the World Cup? I don't follow. I support the team that doesn't that respect humans' rights. I guess it's my answer. All right, 2 counterspell. But yep, I think we got it. 2-1. John wins. Jund wins. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna play Kikome and Precon because they have counter spell up, so just attack. GG opponent. When I play Murktide, I side out counterspell a lot. It's really a card I take out a lot. Like against Hammer Time, I side it out. Against Thoughtseize decks, I side it out. And so on and so forth. Alright, Mox Amber. Emery turn 1. It's alright. We have it under control here with our Mountain Shock. I guess I get Blood Crypt now because I have 2 Thoughtseizes next turn. And my opponent shouldn't... I mean, obviously damage always matters, but, you know, should matter a little bit. Should matter a little bit less here in this matchup. So I'm playing against Just Guy Breach. Let's see what's the follow-up. Hopefully it's not another Emery. That would be bad. Okay, they play land and pass. Okay, good. I'll just go Thoughtseize. I don't want to go Wrenn. I might just die. Wow, that iteration and Teferi. Sweet. I'll take those 2 cards, thank you. You're left with 1 card. I'm only 11. That's funny. They bubble themselves, shuffle. Draw 2. The worst enemy of Thoughtseize decks is Expressive Iteration off the top, which you can't do anything about. Shredder? Shredder pass with 1 card in hand as a Unholy Heat. Okay. Do I want to go Wrenn, land? If I go Wrenn and land, my opponent... Nah, you know what? I'm Thoughtseizing again here. I'll go down to 9, 8. My opponent has 0 cards in hand. And, yeah. I'll hope they will break for a couple of turns in a row, and I'll be able to get back with my Wrenn and Six plus Fable. Next turn. Okay, I don't want to go to 6, so I'll just play Wrenn first, and then top land. They kept a card in and it's probably a land. I'll try my best to not double spell, giving them a free loot. We're playing that Shadowless? Shadow? Yeah. Yeah, this game I dealt myself a lot of damage. They drew Teferi. Okay, they can add the mana with Mox. They can bounce Mox to loot. They don't do that though, they just plus. Makes sense. Thank you, Sebiji. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'll go for Fable. My opponent will bounce the Fable. But meanwhile, I'm looting 2 lands away. Again, Wrenn and Six Fable is a combo. Problem is that my opponent draws a breach, I lose the game. But that's okay. It's part of this match. That if they have breach plus just top deck breach in the late game, you lose. Sort of why they're favorite, I would say. Underworld breach. All right. They just have station, so I'm just giving up here. Okay, so we have a licensed Urza, we have Soga Lantern, we have Pithing Needle, we have Haywire Mite, we have Boseiju, we have K Command, we have Alpine Moon, taking out Saga Kroxa, Unholy Heat, Shadowspear, Pyrite Spellbomb. What else? Mishra's Research Desk, Tarmogoyf, Fable, Urza Saga. Let's go. In number 2, I have a keeper. The turn 1 Ragavan, followed by turn 2 Wrenn, turn 3 Fable. Can't be bad. Ziatora's Proving Ground, not great here, but we can just discard it off of Fable, so easy. I'll get a Blood Crypt. Let's go. Blood Crypt. Yes. Ragavan. Pass. Draw. Let's see if we connect. Might happen. It's rare, but it might happen. Oh, wow, it happens. Great. Do I want to just go for Fable? I think so. I think it's better than Wrenn. I mean, obviously Wrenn is great. Oh, they have Spell Pierce? Oh, wish I played Wrenn now. Alright, Fable's down. I just won? Yeah. Connected to Ragavan, game over? Probably. Fage the Untouchable, touch my opponent. Saga. Okay. Shredder. Mm. I'll go Wrenn. Return. Top plan go. Hello, Reckelman. My cold is getting a little bit better. What to do with Saga here? Curse would fetch up. Ooh, they're playing something. What is it? Post combat. What is it? The Teferi post combat. Okay. Draw. 2 damage to Shredder, discard a card. I think it's a good start. Discard a card, 2 damage. And then I want to ping the Shredder. I discarded Tessa's Oracle. Aha, that's meaningless. That's okay. I'll attack you. And then I can Inquisition of Kozilek. A brick. They have Urza. That's not bad. Then I'll go Mountain. Unholy Heat. Dante Guy, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. Alright, my opponent has Urza. I did a very nice turn, but maybe... I guess I can just ping the construct. It's not that good. No, that's not true. They have an additional artifact here. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't a great play. Okay. They take away my Unholy Heat, Delirium. And they play New Saga. Oh, they mistapped. They don't have mana for... They played the wrong land. That's good. That's very good. I needed this. So, what do you do now? Shame concede or keep on playing? Keep on playing. Keep on playing. Don't go anywhere. You can't even make a construct now. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I drew Thoughtseize for the Urza. Super important here. Sequence of mistake and draw. Okay, they also drew a removal spell in the meanwhile. Okay, that's fine. Pick up a fetch land. I'll Thoughtseize your Urza. And I'll return Jegantha. They can make a construct. That's fine. I'll fetch just in case they stone rain me. Shouldn't happen, but whatever. Might as well. Mango Cube. It's been a while that I have done a Mango Cube. It's been a while that I drew a spell. That's not true. It happened last turn. Again, it's the nature of Ragavan of Wrenn and Six deck. You just blood. That's okay. They can make 2 tokens with Saga. I wouldn't mind drawing my own Saga. Did I said it at 1 Saga though. I said it at 1 Saga. Thank you, Dante Guy, for the sub. And you get more tokens now. What you tutor? You should tutor this time. You got this big. Yeah, the Spellbomb. Huh. Hmm. That's not great. Okay. You pass. All right. We'll fetch because of deck thinning. Plus, I return the land anyway. Draw. Another Wrenn and Six. Okay. Yeah, Jegantha coming clutch for sure. I wonder how different would this game be if I played Wrenn and Six turn 2 instead of Fable turn 2. Would I kill Wrenn instead of going my face? That would be nice. Okay, they killed Wrenn. Very good. I have one last land to fetch. And then I drew them all. Push. Alright. I'll play Jegantha. Then I'll play Wrenn and Six. And start again to return useless fetch lands. But it's okay, I have two Fable left. Blue, blue. Shredder. Okay. Blue, white. Oh, is that ending on Wrenn? Sure. Okay. I won't fetch the Bloodstained Mire. Like, he'll sort of wear tear. Yeah, makes sense. Draw. Saga. Okay, good. And push the Shredder. They want to attack here? That would have been let's attack. They good at 5. I don't know if this was right attack, but point is on 5. Yeah, it was so important that they attacked Wrenn and Six at some point instead of attacking me. Two cards in your hand. What are they? Okay. This is a race. The game is gonna end soon. One way or another. Blue Emery. Okay, that's a chump blocker. Good enough. Good enough. And you pass. Probably have a landing end. Draw. Fable. I will attack here because it'll make you chump block. It's good. And I also have 2 blocker now. Construct plus Fable. Oh, what's that? No, you have Unholy Heat. Okay. I mean, 4 lands versus 29. But it's okay. No, I mean, it's Wrenn and Six. So that's normal. Pass. What does Flesh? Emery Flesh is back. Emery Flesh is back. Either Spellbomb, I'm still not dead yet. I can still win the game. Emery Flesh is back. Either Spellbomb. They bounce my Goblin. I make a token. I attempt to block. I resolve the block. I go to 2. Then I loot 2 lands away. I get a construct, which I might even. Yeah. I can see a world where I win this game. Okay, they play this pre-combat. Okay, I guess they want to play Ether Spam from the graveyard, and this way they're gonna mill 1 card. Yeah, yeah. Make a token in F6. I might be attacked with Jegantha because they talked like Unholy Heat that turn. If I didn't attack with Jegantha, I might have missed 5 damage. I think it was good attack. I mean, of course, they drew that card, but I think it was a good play. Alright, go to 2. This is the time. Let's go. Fable. Thoughtseize. Discard 2 cards. Yes. Unholy Heat. Okay. Make a token. What do I fetch up? Haywire Mire? Haywire Mite? I definitely have to Unholy Heat the Emery. I guess I have to take the Nihil Spellbomb. This way I don't need to... This way I don't need to kill the Emery. I drew another land. So yep, I'm dead. Well, at 4 draws this turn, I drew 2 lands, 1 Thoughtseize, and 1 real card. I just needed, anything that impacted the board at any point. All right, thank you for watching. My raid True Hero, and see you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you.